You know what? Dang it. Run it back. Run. Where is it? Run it back. No, that's not running it back. That is still not running it back. Where did the song? There you go. Alright.
Where's your sanity?
I was about to say, yo, big appreciates for the 5, but how dare you 6-7 in my face? How dare? Wait, while ads are still going on, I'm gonna go ahead and get myself some water and finish setting up. Where is my BGM? Hold up. Where is my BGM? I was about to say, why do I hear myself? I realized I got my phone on Twitch. That's why. Good lord. Nope, next song. This song plagues me right now, Lord. Why would you spike my anxiety when you're plotting? I should download this song as like an actual proper stream sound. Strictly to stress y'all out. But before we get started at WKW, we do got a few announcements. Some good ones. And some also good ones. But first, you already know what it is. Play that intro. Play the intro. Why are you playing the anxiety music? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and enemies all alike, I am your Villa Magic Killer, one true hard-headed, number one explain your enemy fan, no speed of each of a champion of the world with the fastest intro you have ever heard, and you probably got like half a word at best. But it is time for yet another week of WKW. Praise ya boy. Ari, how dare you? Welcome in, Dazzle, you overgrown blue turkey. How are you doing? Boy, your boy has a couple of things planned, both with WKW, but otherwise as well. I've subtly hinted that I might retire MCW at this end of the season, but I will say this. Especially with my plan to grow, and if in case you didn't hear that plan, I guess that might be a bit of a blindsiding. Look what they do. That's about your boy. But quite frankly, if WWE 2K, the theater mode they're adding, allows me to determine certain matches, maybe not, then I probably would continue MCW. And starting next week, I might have MCW go back to its roots, and we might try to do a multi-stream. Because for those that don't know, I originally debuted MCW as a concept because I wanted to try and stream on YouTube. And especially since Twitch at that point in time didn't allow people to go ahead and do multi-streaming. And then I debuted MCW. And deadass, the week of me debuting MCW, they announced that multi-streaming was cool. Which kind of get it, part of the reason, but hey, MCW has continued along these past 3 years. Three? Good lord. No, don't replay my intro. You chocolate favorite gecko milkshake. Now I want to. Nah. I was about to say, nah, I'm thirsty for a chocolate milkshake. Nah, I love me some chocolate. Not a chocolate milkshake. Chocolate milkshakes dry my throat out. Yeah, I've heard recently they've gone back and said, yeah, no chat share. But I will have to wait. I'll have to see about what I might do, because I do want to use OBS. The The reason why I haven't really done much streaming on YouTube is because when I stream on OBS on Twitch, you can't hear the music that's currently playing in the VOD. Like right now, for those that are in the VOD, they're hearing Live and Learn by crap bastards. His name is escaping me. By Little V. They're hearing, as you can see, Live and Learn by Little V, his cover. You in the VOD can't hear shit. Along with that, Twitch is a little bit more lenient when it comes to me playing theme songs. So YouTube does not play that game. As a matter of fact, there's one person, mild spoiler, that will get a... Technically, it's a new theme song, although for the character I used to when I first made him... You know, I'll say it. Ochi, I'm going to have to change Ochi Saibo's theme song because Hook's theme always gets flagged. Some other characters that are in danger of this is potentially Tei Ishii because Wild Thing is, yeah. But we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, YouTube doesn't play that. And they will hide the VOD. Which, speaking of which, some good news. The majority of your boys' VODs I've already got set to be uploaded over onto the YouTube. So feel free to go ahead. 65 views. That's actually kind of surprising. Nope, wrong way. We got that of all the VODs. Some of these are backed up, and some of these are just blocked. Some of these, there's a reason why I upload the lore special twice. Because one is the original version, unaffected, but fucking blocked. The other one is so everyone can see this shit. You should make an aggressive head back. If I could find a way to make it. Yeah, so over the next couple, I might have to check this out, because good look. What? Let me see. So y'all can see what this looks like live. What has been shot? What is the big... Oh no, what is the big fucky wucky? Let me see. It is... Oh, I have to use the crown this time around. And, oh, well... There's a reason why Dazzle changed that theme for what Scarlet popped up with it. So, yeah, let me... There's a reason why Dazzle made a cover. Yep, and it's the exact same entrance with Scarlet, because I think this is when I was doing the awards. Or at least setting up for the... Yeah, this is when I was setting up for the awards. Alright, so I'll blank that. Sometimes Sakura's theme song gets shot, sometimes it doesn't. That's also why sometimes the audio will be a little bit low. YouTube can suck eggs, it does. Yeah, what is today, the 22nd? So earlier today, the edited version of the lore special without that of the copyright tag, and also specifically, this is the version where we actually reacted to this on stream, because if you didn't know, the actual lore special, the non-stream version, has been up for a good couple of months at this point in time. But if you wanted to watch specifically the version from when we watched on stream together, it is up. Tomorrow, MCW from the 17th will be up. So on and so forth. One stream a day. Also, yo, thank you, Justin, for the 5 stream streak. Also, going back, thank you, Phantom, for the 5 stream streak. It genuinely makes me happy seeing people with streaks going on. Yeah, so every stream up until Cosmic Vengeance has been uploaded. I'll probably go ahead and either after stream or tomorrow I will go on and upload yesterday's stream and today's stream onto that of the YouTube. But along with that, we also got some other news. Your boy may or may not have already gotten himself a week off. Not this upcoming week, but the week after. I intend on doing a couple of streams that week outside of just WKW and MCW. But also, what is it? This upcoming weekend, on the 1st, we will be having Elimination Chamber. But along with that, your boy does have a couple of things I do have in mind for stream. I want to go ahead maybe do a vibe stream, updating the doggone playlist but as well as maybe play some games. Your boys been getting back into Fortnite since they decided to add the Dino Thunder Ranger, Tommy Oliver, and Trent, my guys. Might also go ahead and do some more those tier list type stuff. It's been a minute, and also I've kind of paused for doing edits, getting clips and stuff put together and whatnot. We could do Blitz. I mean, if y'all want to hop on the stream and do Blitz, then we could. But yeah, so not this upcoming week, but the first week of March, your boy will be off, and your boy will be able to do some more streams. Maybe. Because there's a few other things I have been backlogged to hell with that I need to go ahead and do. Including, I want to try and make sure that this year's WKW WrestleMania does not mirror last year's. And by that I mean I don't want to be up at 9 a.m. editing. So I might go ahead and try to get that set as early as next week. But by the end of the Elimination Chamber, none of y'all will know y'all's WrestleMania matches. Did have Kimberly Owens yesterday qualify outside of the Royal Rumble winners, as well as Mendo Cheyenne. Kimberly Owens joined the roster of people that have already gotten confirmed for a WrestleMania match. So far, we are looking at the winner of the Women's Elimination Chamber potentially going on against Mendo Cheyenne. Kimberly Owens, a part of the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. We will figure out who'll be joining the men's ladder match. The first entrant tonight. Which, speaking of which, let me get into... Nope, there's nothing. Speaking of place, I have heel intro music in mind. You can hit me up with it. But yeah, another thing, your boy finally fucking updated the doggone stats. I was supposed to go live like an hour ago, but I did not want to stop until I was finished this. Cause my god, this took me a couple of hours. Yeah, you got your current champions. I had to edit some of these because I kept pinging some people like Eco a couple times over. Yeah, all the Gimmick Grand Champions, all the FCW, WKW champions have all been updated. I forgot that Suru apparently has a championship opportunity guaranteed. Wonder which will go ahead and eat that. Yeah, Mac was also... Some of y'all I forgot was a Gimmick Grand Champion even. Let me go ahead. I'll pin that later. Because the Gimmick Grand title is on the line tonight. But you got your current Trios champion, Hardcore, FCW, good lord, Roxanne Squash, Psycho Sally yesterday, WKW Tag, VTuber Undisputed, not my VTuber title, I have my own, Intercontinental, MCW Tag, MCW and WKW Tag, Mixed Tag, MCW, WKW, this is no longer accurate, let me bonk you out. United States and United States. Upset. Psycho Sally got deconfirmed? Well, damn. Looks like Roxanne damn near retired her, it seems. Wow. But alas, I've been sitting here. I don't know. Hey, maybe she might be able to have to wait and see. We shall wait and see. But one more thing before we get to the show, and that is, what is the show itself? Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's card is looking pretty good, looking pretty schmeedy. We will be opening up with the WKW Women's Championship match. Unknown challenger will be taking on Togu Cranial for the WKW Championship. The Elimination Chamber qualifier for the fourth and final Elimination Chamber, which will be in the Elimination Chamber itself, a bonus chamber match, which will also double as a VTuber World Undisputed Championship match. Sen defense against Esther, Karai, Meister, Jokes, and yours truly. And if I win, I might go ahead and unretire my title, my version of the YouTuber Championship. I say retire, I don't mean actually retire my title. But nevertheless, the WrestleMania men's ladder match qualifier, which will be in an Iron Man match. Broly will be taking on Cassius Casino. The Gamer Grand title will be on the line. Winner gets the world title shot and against Mac in the main event, which will be a contested between Jamal, Jose, and Ochi Saibo. We'll be having Tsuru Ishii taking on Michaela Okuji. And the main event, Mac defends the WKW title. Welcome in, Red. How you doing? Hope you're ready for tonight's show. Cause, without any further ado, let's get to it. Also, as you saw on the stream announcement, yeah, security is ready. So, no Abadoners, please. No Abadonies. Let's stop jumping the barricade. I think Red needs a senzu bean. Abadowners, oi. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WKW Women's World Championship. Introducing first, making her way to the ring, she is the current WKW Women's World Champion, Wkw Community. Surprised here and a little bit of cheers for the WKW champion. Wkw earlier this week one of the few WKW superstars competing outside of the boundaries of WKW picked up a victory in the ONC, as Wkw has been seemingly nearly, if not more, dominant than compared to Scarlett Nakamura. Could be potentially on her way to winning the ONC tournament over there, but would that matter for her if she loses the WKW championship? Very funny we get to see this woman take her on. And her opponent, make her way to the ring, representing the tie. She is Dox Dox RET. If we can pan the camera to her, there you are. Stablemate of Tsuru Ishii and the Atai, the woman that has quite frankly brought that of her younger brother Mikey Mundo some stress, some confusion. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Damn, even if you think I should, bitch. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Damn, no love for Dox. But to be fair, Dox did kind of hold the hell out of her doggone brother. I don't think you are alone in the fuck Dox section. I can't sleep. Hopefully you will be able to obtain some slumberings from your boy's dulcet tones. Also, greatly appreciate the 7 stream. Big appreciate it. As we are off, Tsuru probably watching backstage as that of one of her friends, someone she sees as a sister, taking on her adopted sister, as a power slam to Dox by Wkw with a big leg drop. Bone Mother sitting here intent on leaving tonight, still the Women's World Champion, making sure that her triple threat match at the Elimination Chamber next weekend does not become a fatal 4-way with her as the challenger. My god, Dox turning up the intensity here. Every time that it seems like the Wkw is the face of the match here, it's a crowd booing Dox heavily. A little bit of a reminder, Miss Mundo is apparently the reason why we have C-Lip, the other version of Dovev, and the Pretty Boys Club that I've dubbed the Evil Boys Club. Apparently she's the reason why, because she kept fucking about with I don't know what. And yeah, we got C-Lip back, the other Scarlet, but also a couple other people. Yo, Falcon, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. I am your reigning defending SP. Nope. Rewind. I am your real deal, your magic killer, your one true hard hitter, number one mixed winner, ready to man, undefeated. Fuck. Rewind. Y'all heard nothing. Welcome in, Raiders. I am your reigning defending undisputed VTuber champion of the world. Your real-time magic killer, one true hard hitter, number one mixed player, undisputed. I've already said that part. John Vaughn, and we are at the start of our show, WKW. 1 week before we get to that of the Elimination Chamber. Actually, I don't know how many pay-per-views we have left for the season for both WKW and MCW. I hope the show was good. I was looking a little bit there. Thank you again for the raid. If you need to raid and run, get yourself a Sun2 bean or two. Hey, I greatly appreciate the raid, and I know how it be. But for those that have it, feel free to go ahead and drop Falcon a follow. As Togu look at for the bloody waste man. Good lord, I feel like a car crushed in my heart right now. Are you good? Hope you mean like in kayfabe wise, but if not, sending you good vibes. Up, Bone Hammer. Boy, sending you good vibes. Because I do know some stuff is going on in the world over at... hold up. W for Togu, successfully retaining. Oh dear. Why their music cut off? Up, Jarabi jumping from behind. Up. Hey, we got security. Although I know they are outside, please make your way in. As Jarabi sitting here giving a little bit of a lashing to that of Togu. Ducking the clothesline there. It's not, sometimes I hate this game. Yeah, that, oi. I pray 2K fancies, working in 2K26. The unfortunate thing is, I don't know if I could really trust some with their reviews.
Welcome to WKW. Be sure to get your Phantom Meals. Comes with Ducky Drink Mafuri and free Doji and Toy just for 10.95701000 Ignorance Cronger.
What did that email say? I thought that said Ignorance Boner. My god. What is a Doja toy? Like, little dragon me? Actually, that would go hard as a toy. Me as my little dragon man. Got screw jobs. That or bugged, because 2K be hoeing a lot of people. And I would not surprise if 2K26 continues the hoe train to everybody that plays that shit. But it also upsets me because I don't know if I could trust but so many content creators going, oh yeah, the game's fine, because they don't really play it but so much outside of when the game is about to come out, and then they go ahead, drop the game, while a lot of people that mainly be playing it throughout the year, E-Fed runners like a lot of us here, wind up seeing just how truly fucked and stuffed the game is. It is somewhat annoying. But at the same time, people ain't gonna try it that have connections. Ain't gonna want to say shit because they'll lose their connections. What away. Going for the winds of change. It's around made customization on top of mouse slots are definitely, yeah. Hey, hopefully 2K27. Hey, 2K27. You know, unironically, it might be the game where they actually start genuinely leveling up, like next level. Bone Hammer, good lord, Jarabi trying to jump Togu here, getting herself knocked out. That 2K27 will most likely be the real level up game. Because, oh good lord. If you remember when they first dropped PlayStation 3 and Full Heartedly swapped over to PlayStation 4, it wasn't until 2K20, so fuck me. Oh god. Alright, security just arrived outside. They are making their way to the arena, please. Oh dear, Sika also joining the fray here. These three will be taking on each other. Thank you. You know what, referee, you're made of tissue paper. I ain't even gonna say shit to you. I ain't even gonna say shit. Where did you get that from? Sika deciding to join this brawl here, as these three will be taking on one another for the WKW Women's World Championship. at that of our Elimination Pay-Per-View. Elimination Chamber Pay-Per-View. The security makes their way to the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I'm hoping that ref needs to go clean the bathroom. Yeah, boy. But alas, hopefully 2K26 does better than what a lot of us are kind of expecting it to. If they don't, fuck. But I do see 2K27 be the game that they truly level up on. Because when they dropped PlayStation 3, it took them the following game or two after the fact. Yeah, the following game, I believe 2K26. For them to start trying to level up a bit more. That being said, I don't know how many people is going to want to try and suffer another year of 2K or 2K26 fucking shits itself. Because, especially with the Battle Pass. Yep, a perfect timing. They're going to do the most they can to make sure it's good because of the Battle Pass system now. Something tells me the Battle Pass is going to be sunk to a lot of headaches. Hopefully I'm wrong, but we'll have to wait and see. But security is finally... Security, please. They are literally brutalizing each other now. Oh, God. Thank you. Security, finally on their way. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. There we go. Yeah, especially since I'm also trying. I've slightly started to convince some other homies to try and go ahead and get the game. Yeah, 2K26, y'all better fucking lock in. Y'all better lock in. I can tell y'all desperately need some momentum going. WWE don't got the momentum they do, because trust me, how many of y'all, not just with WKW, with other eFeds, are far more hyped for eFeds WrestleManias and their season finales over WWE's? Because I'm hyped for mines, of course. I have a bunch of stories, I have a bunch of plot twists, I have a bunch of reveals, a bunch of stuff in the coming months. Big hype for our WrestleMania, but I'm also hyped for that of GCA's they're setting up for their season finale stuff. I'm hyped for a couple of others for like doggone WWA, for like I can't even name everybody. Still got eFed. Which I could go down the list of eFeds I'm a lot more hyped in than what WrestleMania's got going. And last year Mosh Pit Rumble, I'm hyped for that as well as for y'all's which is y'all's main event, because I do remember there's one more after the fact. I don't recall the name of it at the top of my head. But I'm also doubly excited because your boy is going to be to... I'm going to get to working for some of the homie stuff. Because trust me, Mosh Pit Rumble. Unless all of my characters wind up putting into matches, like, for example, if as long as I got Suru and Togu free and I get to put them in matches, trust me, I got shit in mind. Because last time that GCA had a pay-per-view, your boy gave them a little bit of that hardcore MCW flavor. I intend on doing the same again, but also some WKW madness. I have some goofy and some cool shit in mind. But that's on later down the line. Don't even know what WWE's doing. Neither do I. I was sitting here watching TSO Sage talking about... Actually, you know what? I'll get to that during this match. This is going to be a bit. Might as well go ahead and let this match kill on. Because the following contest is a bonus Elimination Chamber to get into an Elimination Chamber. And it's also for the VTuber Undisputed Championship. I'll get bookmark that conversation bit because I'll go right back to it as people are making their entrances. We'll have a cool thing. Let me run that by you in DMs. Alright. Side note, if y'all want to go ahead and hit up storyline stuff, y'all can let me know in DMs. I might go ahead and add stuff to the server because I've been getting inspired by like a couple of different eFeds and whatnot to add stuff, some flavors to have our show as whatnot. Not even just our show, but also into the server to try and help build some more community type vibing. Also, y'all could go ahead, if y'all got characters in this series, y'all can let me know whatever sort of storyline thing y'all have in mind. But you already know what time it is. Cause I'm your real killer, your magic killer, your 1 2 hard hitter, #1 leg splitter, you're in. You're defending your undisputed VTuber champion of the world, and soon to be a double undisputed workshopping that title. Soon to be your undisputed VTuber world champion. Dojan Ron? Question mark. How dare I will become the undisputedest. I'm already undisputed. I'll become undisputed. Hi, Duck. You need to get your Phantom Millionaire for a Ducky Fries and Doshan Toy D9. Oi. All of your Phantom Funds. Lord. But going back to what I was saying with 2K, I'm legit hyped for that of a bunch of E-Fed stuff, because I was about to say you're just quiet. That's why I didn't hear nothing. Also, let me get ready to start shouting the fuck out, because there's a lot of people in this match here. And my opponents. First, here's the current reigning, defending, undisputed VTuber champion of the world, the other undisputed champion, Sento. So this is the VTuber championship match. Not my belt, this belt here. Shouting out the homies. If you like yourself some Pokemon and a little bit of variety, feel free to go ahead and beat the homie Sento. Current VTuber undisputed champion. Your boy combined my title I have here on my shoulder, as well as the former VTuber Universal Championship, into one. That title is what Sen currently holds. I need to hide this away. I don't need nobody coming after my version of the belt. But yeah, I got some stuff in mind, not only just for that of the GCA with WKW, which by the way, I probably should go ahead and set some stuff up for this week on the ONC. And I don't know if the homie Mods like, I'm doing to set up some other stuff as well for that of Susie and Yuri. But also I'm hyped for a couple other EFES, because your boy's got some other characters popping up all around the place nowadays. Even more so come next season. Next up, making his way to the ring, he is Mr. Money in the Bank, Meister. Let me go ahead, raise this shout out here if you like yourself. Hold up. Meister, something out. Meister VT or TV VT. Hold. Yeah, there we go. If you like yourself some variety of the side of some racing, with the other side of some really phenomenal 3D modeling, feel free to peep the homie Meister. One of the long-time homies. Greatly appreciate him. That being said, Meister, if you are watching the VOD back over, or you are looking, whatever it may be, and I will say this for anybody else that just gets the money back contract, you have the 1 year for the briefcase before auto gets cashed in. Which, I think, when is our Money in the Bank this year? Still got a couple of months. A considerable number of months before the briefcase gets auto cashed in. Music. There you go. Next up, making his way to the ring, rest of the homies where I really need to go ahead and find your name because you have a much longer name than I. There we go. Copy. You like yourself some Sonic gaming? No, don't raid. He's not even live. Feel free to peep throw me. Cry. Good board, Meister. This shining in the background. That is actually someone ominous. To see the silhouette of Meister, that his goggles shining. Next one up is. Give him a second, cause. What am I? Uno moment. Who's the next one in? Damn, you took a minute for Karai, but immediately hit jokes. Next up, making his way to the ring, he is Jokester. When have you? I do not remember you ever playing Minecraft. To the point I have to double check and make sure I actually hit up the right homie. You like yourself some variety? Feel free to go ahead and peep Jokester. Alright, good, I got it correct. But boy, VTuber title on the line here. Jokester is a former undisputed champion. Could be looking at the 2P. First ever two-time undisputed champ. Who knows? We're gonna have to wait and see. Jokester, I believe, will be starting this match off. Actually, don't. Who is the last person in this match? Let me double check. Double check. Oh, got it. Actually, I think they are on right now. And last but not least, making his way to the ring, he is a star. Shoutouts to Esther. Let me go ahead and also yeet this over here. That being said, this is both a W and an L for all competitors in this match because if you win this, you become the undisputed champ and you get into another elimination chamber where you could potentially become a double champion at WrestleMania. Thing is that if you win, you have to go into another elimination chamber match next weekend. So, hedge your bets, choose some shits wisely. VTuber Undisputed Champ. Who will be walking out the title? Let's get it going. And we're off. Esther and Jokester starting off. Double stirred. And immediately going for a submission maneuver here on Jokes. Elbow. Quickly getting back up to his feet. By quickly, I mean kind of slowly. Pick up the pace. Oh, well. Mink, put your fist up. Put your arms up. Put your hands up. Submission maneuver. Going for the triangle choke. Breaking free. Off the ropes. Drop kick sweeping Jokester right off his feet. That's still feeling himself here. Ready to go. Staring over at Jokester. Former VTuber Universal Champion. meeting a former VTuber Undisputed champion. Quite frankly, I believe only 2 members of this match have never held any VTuber title of any sort. Going to the cover. 1, 2, kicked out. Those 2 being Meister and Karai. Sen, former VTuber World, Universal, and current Undisputed champ. Back to the cover after the frog splash. The bunny splash, I should call that. Should call that the bunny splash. Seems more fitting. Oh dear. Oh there. That's right. Stay distracted. Submission maneuver. Submission maneuver. Jokes taps out that quick. Damn. Time for your turn. Spear! Not my finest looking spears. Damn. Come on. And mink. Get up. Get up. Get up. Let's get it down. Up top. Guess what? Bunnies ain't the only ones that can get to hopping. Happy feet. No, happy. Ow. How dare you? Get off. Nana. How dare you assault the champion? Nah. That is such a quiet redeem. I need to change that. Up down under. How dare you? I shall have bunny stew if you dare continue to assault me wrongfully. Get off. Mink! Mink! Who else is in? Why are we up against the roof? This is what 2K, please fix your doggone arenas so I don't clip into the ceiling. How dare you try to use the rope for leverage, Meister in. It's in session 8. Y'all do your thing. Y'all do your thing. I'm over here. I'm on my mind. Nope, mink. Dang it. Miss. Ah. No. I. Spear. No, I don't have a spear. Crap baskets. I do have collision dissection. I have collision dissection. Pain. Oh, Astro's still alive. Boy. Neck breaker. Ow. Shows how you get to play that. That this match is awesome. Cause I'm just built that different. I'm built that different. Cause I ain't actually playing this. I'm letting the game. I'm letting the game go. The game decides. The game is the deciding factor. I mean, I am locked in to go ahead and whip some ass. That's why you got tripped up like a rye. The bunny is going to fly. Nope, never mind. Oh no, spear. Anyways, cover. 2, 3. Oh Jesus, wing clipper. I don't know how effective that is against bunnies. They don't really have wings, but oh, that works. Well, ain't working against the dragon. Off the ropes. Sup? Don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing something. Ow, my neck. Bad snap, bad pop. Get up, get up, get up. Make. Just what I said is yet to enter this match. You know what? Let me charge up my doggone finishers. That's it. I will become the double undisputed champion of all VTubers. That was something. Cover, come on, son. Your turn. Grab baskets. Sure, let me pin you. That would have been so cool. That would have been very, very cool. In fact, oh dear. No, no, no. Off of me. Nada! Hey, how's about I remind everybody whose game? No! Cry out. He hit you. How dare you no sell him? Kick out, kick out. Thank you. Closing this on for a minute because I need to update something on the side because yeet. Let me do something here. Like that. Good lord. Cover. 2. Nana. Still alive. Spear! Unfortunately, so am I. Cover. 2, 3. Oh. Okay, this didn't take this long with the others. Why is it taking long with you? What's going on? You're nah gay! Hey, you want some? No. Quick. I should. Dang it! That should have counted against both of you, Nana. Mink. It's not my fault. It's slippery out here. Y'all sweaty as hell. Up he goes. Down goes the blueberry elf man. Mink. What? You know what? That's still that effective. I'll take it. Get up. No! My belt is lonely. It needs a partner. And I think what you're doing here is illegal. How dare you continue to assault me? My belt needs another belt to go with it. And by that, I didn't mean putting belt to ass. Please get off of me. Cry. No, that's not what I meant. Get off. Get off. Get off. That's not what I meant by cry. Cry. Could you? No. Damn. Look at you now. Gonna go ahead and take me out. Well, look at you now. Because here's your winner and still the Undisputed VTuber Champion. The WKW Undisputed VTuber Champion, Senta. Sen managing a successful retention. That's what you get. Trying to doggone mug me. Trying to go ahead and get a one-up on me. Nah. Ignore that. My bad. Nah. Trying to get the one-up on me, eliminate me. Look at you now. Tapping out. Well, you get pinned. I need some water. That being said, we'll be getting to our next match to determine who is the first member of the men's roster joining the WKW WrestleMania or Money in the Bank ladder match. Let's get to that right now. And security is actively ready, so y'all better not fucking pull some bullshit. Oh god, he's still here. Introducing first, making his way to the ring, representing Thy Kingdom Come, being accompanied to the ring by KSI and Abaton. He is Broly. Broly, full hardly intent on making his way back to the WKW title one way or another. Following his loss to that of the current world champion Mac, Broly has found himself out of the picture. This is his best bet to travel right back to there. crowd heckling Broly. Good lord. He's sitting there telling this man, you stink, get your trash, get out of here. Hey, crowd. I got one thing to say to you. And that's valid. Bro, you're gonna sit here, side, without a bum. I mean, I'd say, no, you know, I apologize, Abaddon. Let me not say nothing. I don't want you causing a headache for my security. Even if I do have more security members, this man will pull out like 50 fucking more members to thy kingdom come. Yeah, I don't want the smoke. I don't want the smoke. Broly's still a bum, though. And his opponent, making his way to the ring, representing the Queen's Castle, he is Cassius Casino. Why? Casino, quite frankly, with that mask, I think I keep mentioning that mask that he has worn with that represents that of his grandfather. As he is sitting here ready to go to war. 15-minute Iron Man match. The man with the most amount of pinfall submissions over the other gets themselves a shot into the WrestleMania Money in the Bank ladder match. Not a shot, a guaranteed spot in that match. Correction. Ready to go here. And we're off. And immediately both men trying to level the other. You can see both men up. Broly, finisher, taking down Casino, trying to get the first fall. Also, one of the only type of matches where I will allow y'all to see the bars. Going for a power bomb. And Anita followed up into the cover. 1, 2. Nope. Staying away from that first fall. Having said, I've been told that Abaddon, quite frankly, has eagerly been looking forward to this match all week. Says that he admires what that of Cassius Casino, one of the newest faces to WKW, can bring to the ring here. But says he knows all there is about that man and promises that Broly will defeat him. But regardless, he says that this is one hell of a match to the turf. Maybe Abaddon should shut the fuck up. I was about to say, he said this is going to be one hell of a match for the potential history books here and star making performances. I say we got security before you decide to pull some bullshit. Cassius Casino setting up for a whole lot of nothing. Casino try to make it big, try to hit the jackpot. Instead, that man is going broke as hell. Neckbreaker. Man sitting there staring straight at Cassius Casino and immediately tried to distract him. Meanwhile, KSI is telling Broly to get up. Broly is in Dream Street. That man is in Dreamland. He is visiting Kirby right now. That man slowly getting himself up to his feet, not realizing the danger he is in with a drop kick. And to make matters worse, that table getting yeeted right into the ring right as soon as Broly landed, back of his head, clipping the metal bar. Not exactly a fun way to spend your Sunday night. And immediately getting distracted by Michaela. Kayla and Abaddon seemingly in danger of potential ejection, not objection. No Phoenix, right? Good ride, Jack. You stop being 11. Okay. Hey, at least nothing is knock on wood. Nobody is up to shenaniganeries at the moment. Let me rephrase myself there. Nobody's up to some sort of maddening Wkw fits. And before you say, what the hell is Wkw fits? It's what Casino is about to have when he realizes he's in trouble. This man, 1-0. Currently in the lead is Broly. I'm the sage, Lord. Mink! Azul distracting Broly now. Broly, you could grab him by the head with one hand and throw him like a football. Why are you sitting here chatting with this man, this little gremlin? God, those punches. Whole lot of impact into the cover. 2. Casino evading, getting hit with that 0-2 deficit. Doesn't matter if he's still the one looking up at the light. 6 minutes remain. Broly heading up top, telling Casino to get up. Shoulder tackle, down goes Casino. Mink to the head. Going for the BFT, lands it. Broly's feet right up against the ropes. Casino dragging this big mountain of a man as the crowd chants one more time. Casino ignores him, going for the 1, 2, 3. 1-1. Casino up. The hell did you come from, and why did you get? What? Huh? Did somebody throw you in the ring? Why did Michaela just casually roll in? Spirit Bomb! Well, it seems to have distracted the referee. Although Broly is not currently pinning. Broly distracted again. Michaela and Azul in danger of getting the masses ejectocito cuzzoed. Giving Casino as much time as he needs to recover from that Spirit Bomb. And recover he did. Casino, I've been told, has called. It's called Broly yesterday's news going into the cover. Looking to get a 2-0 lead, 2-1 lead, excuse me. 2. Unfortunately, does not do it. At least not yet. Down goes Broly. Casino, I've been told, sees that of Abaddon as a Team Luchador. Donnie amassed so much out of his great-grandfather and his grandfather. I believe this man would one hell of a fight. Good lord, I can't English. 2-1 lead. A man, Casino, would be hella down to throw hands with Abaddon right after he cleans up here with Broly, looking to get that 3-1 lead. Setting him up, 2K hold him. Not for long. BFT is in the cover. 1, 2, 3-1 lead. You know, you sitting here talking the shit about Abaddon. At least he's somewhat kind of following luchador sort of vibes. That man KSI is cosplaying as one. Up, and the referee got yeeted. Speaking of eating, bye-bye, Michaela. You are getting ejected. Oh, saves Casino from getting another fall against him. But in turn, is that an injection? Is that? Referee is distracted. Yep, that is an ejection. While Casino has gone bankrupt. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3. 2-3. Broly's still in a bit of trouble here, but for how much longer? Nutbreaker! There, Hardcore punches straight to the dome. The good old Broly. Is Casino heading up top? Hitting with that frog, nothing. Big boot busting Casino open. Abaddon seemingly staring daggers at the security on the stage, while KSI sitting here watching as Casino getting the work from Broly. Counter. And another BFT. Back to the cover. We're going to get another pinfall. He does. This might be Casino's ticket to WrestleMania. Kimberly Owens yesterday. Casino could be today. Oh, God. Not the wisest move you've made. Yes, I bet you sit there talking shit to Casino. Good Lord. Going after the arm. 1 minute remains, bro. You need to get 3 pinfalls. Otherwise, it's wraps. It's powerbomb and a Broly knee. Back to the cover. 1, 2, 3. It's gotta get 2 more falls. That being said, this match is winding down, and it seems that not only does Casino seemingly have a little bit of a ire stricken when it comes to that Abaddon and KSI, but also it seems like somebody else of the Queen's Castle might have some issues with someone in the Kingdom Come. But I've been told to keep that anonymous. Let them deal with that next week, so I will let them do so. Bro, you have 30 seconds. Why are you standing there, you fucking garter gnome? Speaking of Giorga Garden Gnome getting planted, is Casino looking to keep that lead. Elbow, feeling macho. Going to the cover, looking for that 5-3 lead to end the match off. 2. Dang, the extra disrespect as Casino with the 5-3 lead is going to WrestleMania. Here's your winner, Cassius Casino. Surprise, Abaddon has decided to not jump in the ring, but to be fair, we also got our security right there for him, so try it. Nevertheless, Cassius Casino, the first individual qualified for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match at our season finale, WKW Platinum WrestleMania. Big round of applause for him as we ready up for our next match. Let me see what that is. Let me double check. Where are you? Which shall be the Gimmick Grand Championship. Then after the fact, we will be going ahead and determining who will be taking Mac on in the main event. Well, let's get to it because our Gimmick Grand Championship match will be 3-way TLC. And who shall it be? Let's get to it. Following contest is a 3-way TLC match for the Gimmick Grand Championship. Oof, I just uploaded that shit. Or updated that shit. Best of luck to those involved. Who's introduced it first is... Oh dear. Is it Samoa? Or is it Rhea? It's actually Rhea, alright. Introducing first, make your way to the ring, representing the Coughing Shrooms from Adelaide, South Australia. She is the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley. Coughing Shrooms have kind of been getting yeeted at each other for the Gimmick Grand title. That being said, Rhea Ripley, I've mentioned a few times throughout the season, has had one hell of a season 1. Not season 2, not so far, but season 3. But season 1, she found herself being WKW champion a few times over. Has yet to make her way back to the mountaintop. Maybe she could get her first championship in quite a long while. Since I believe early season 2, over a year, over? Yeah, over a year ago. Oh, hello there. And our opponents, first, also representing the Coughing Shrooms, Eiko! I can picture Eiko getting jump scared because I think she's drawing right now while lurking. And hello, Eiko. looks like this is a Coughing Shrooms match. Ivanishka. Hey, what? Hey, at least you can say one of the Coughing Shrooms is walking out of this match as champion. I mean, hey, it's better than throwing hands with Abaddon in there. She eat too many gummies. No, she is the shroom. Take it back by Robiart Day. And of course that leaves the current reigning defending champion. Would you look at that? Also representing the Coughing Shrooms. She is the current reigning, the defending, the undisputed Gimmick Brand Champion, Coffee! Shouts to Coffee for being the one that decided to go ahead and update her entrance because 2K decided to mess up the doggone monster truck entrance. Just kind of shoved that entrance for the majority of the season. Thank you, 2K. For also deciding to never fix it. Gotta keep the bell of the fact at least. Where the ATV come from. Hey, y'all know how my madness is. There's a reason why these two are the sisters of Dojan. Where is she taking me? My madness is not only infectious, is... I forgot what I was saying. It runs in the family. And we're off! I realized I didn't do that earlier. Oh, really? It was looking to go ahead and climb up the ladder. You're saying real? Well, as Iku? Hatsune Iku suffers the hands from Coffee. Ripley is looking to get herself the revenge title, but instead gets herself a medical bill. Mink, can we stop attacking the face of Rhea Ripley? It seems like her face is a good thing she's not an egotistical movie star type. Because good lord, she'd be having panic attacks with how often her face gets attacked. Left or right, my god. Leave that woman's beautiful face alone. As a Iku, stop calling her Iku! Iko! Getting mugged. Not getting mugged, doing the mugging for once. And eating Rhea Ripley off the ladder. Just to go right back to Coffee. Mink. Yeah, and I was completely forgot for once. Thank you, Nightbot. Reminder, for those that want to go ahead, feel free to join the server because, again, one final reminder, when we end stream, I'm closing the Q&As for that of Riku and Abaddon. So go ahead, feel free to join the Discord, pop by the WKW MCW Talk. Again, you can ask questions, not just to Riku and Abaddon, but to any member of the roster. And quite frankly, before we get to WrestleMania, they'll go ahead and hit up your questions and answer these shits. But make sure to go ahead, if you want to ask something to Riku or the MCW World Champion Abaddon, do so now. And go ahead and eat one more reminder, and coming ping for those in the Discord. And probably we'll be having shit closed for that of Togu, Suru, and maybe Scarlet later this week. Maybe on Tuesday, we'll see. Then you can ask as many questions as you like to as many people as you want. That. All right, we got that. Let me go ahead and copy this link. While the coffee streams are having their civil war, good lord. Wkw and MCW Talk. Wkw Abaddon in a close is at the end of... You know what? I'll say it tonight. I'll pin that. Why can't I pin my own messages, OBS? Is Rhea Ripley in a bit of danger here? Iko not about to go ahead and let herself lose that easily. Hitting that. And mending the end pit at the end stream. There we go. Alright, Rhea Ripley constantly making her way back up the ladder just to get mugged by that of Iko and or Coffee. Iko's turning, heading back up. Don't know why you would do that when Coffee is right there. Y'all love just eating each other, don't y'all? Are y'all having fun? Are y'all having a gander? Are y'all having a blast? Is it that amusing to be yeeted off a ladder? I don't think it would. To be fair, I think I'm allergic to gravity. Good lord. Iko all by herself looking to get that of another gimmick grand title victory to her name. Did update getting yeeted off by a Coffee. Did update that of the gimmick grand title, every single championship stat earlier. Right before I start stream, Iko would need that of 2 more victories involving the gimmick grand title. Tonight could be one of those 2 before she gets herself a championship opportunity before she fell flat, splat, and yeah. She ain't looking too good right now. Into the... Nope, out of the ring. Thought she was going to send her into the ladder. Good lord, big boot by Iko. A couple of strikes to the dome of Rhea Ripley. Mink. Iko heading up top. And letting a frog drop. Big frog splash as Coffee suffers 2K scuff. That or she's trying to run in place for her own amusement. As Iko goes for the shroom tide. Coffee finally getting in. Just to get command grab by Iko, does nothing. Counter. Command grab. Irish whip. Counter. Upper ups. Drop kick. Iko lands face first into the ladder. I mean, at least it's not as bad as how what happened yesterday at MCW to poor Kimberly Owens getting hit with the Benoit table spot treatment, diving into the table and eating absolute shit. Chill! God! Ken Sasha knocking Rhea Ripley flat out. Coffee looking at her, but nope. Taking her time for some reason. Trying to get our attention here. Coffee would need that to afford more retentions with that Kindergarten title in order to get herself a championship match, but unfortunately for her, Iko cuts her off. But fortunately for her, Rhea Ripley not paying attention. Never mind, Rhea's paying attention. Down goes Coffee. Well, what can I say except womp womp. Gravity hurts like a bitch. What can I say except womp womp? Think you probably should try and win. When they ain't looking, you're welcome. That's not what I meant. Oh God! Iko landing, falling off the ladder, leg landing on the ladder, getting axe handled into the air and landing into yet another ladder. I think the shroom is doomed. I think she needs some medical. She needs some medical assistance. Big back bloody drop. I think we have Scarlett Nakamura on standby. Hopefully, so she could hopefully heal. Oh my God! Having Iko land face first onto the ladder, busting her open. Yeah, as I said, I think we need a medical aid backstage for the shroom. Good Lord. Iko still fighting in. But for how much longer, I don't know. Luckily for her, she getting suplexed away from the ladder, not into it. Both these in the air deciding to pull up ladders at the same time for some reason. Elbow, chop, forearm, and clothesline. Clothesline. On up, finishing it off with a third one. Make, counter. Into the ladder, drop kick, and completely missed it. And Iko decides not to go for it again, but Coffee will. Chair shot, down goes Coffee and the ladder. Chair shot to Rhea. Stomp here, Coffee. Feel it, light, feel it, energy, feel it. Ready, to go. Setting ladder in the corner, hit to the midsection, setting Coffee right over the ladder. Shroom tied right on the ladder as Rhea Ripley picks it up. We stop setting ladders in the corners and actually start putting them in the middle of the ring, please. Counter. Right onto the ladder again, my God. I think the Shroom. I think the Shroom is. Most certainly seen better days. God, onto the chair, please stop. Just put her out. Oh God, nope. He goes back up. Takes in the section. Ego's still fighting. Ego still got some fight in there. Never mind. And down goes Iko. Rhea Ripley, eyes on Coffee. Down goes Coffee. Gets in midsection, setting Iko up, telling her this is how you do it. Going for the rip tide. That could be the beginning of the end here. Setting up the ladder. Iko and Coffee. Coffee starting to stir. Rhea Ripley grabbing. But so is Coffee, and down goes that Nightmare. Having a bit of a nightmare of her own here. It's Coffee heading up top, going for, I don't know what she has in mind. Unfortunately for her, Iko got away and targeted her suplex. My God. Iko getting targeting Rhea Ripley as well, sending Rhea out the ring, get eliminated. Off ropes, big elbow. This Coffee picking up the ladder once again. Trying to figure out how to climb. Rhea Ripley also, good lord. You saw her climbing out while you decided to leave. Oh! Surprised Rhea did not get dropped from that. Up against the ropes. Forearm. Not even a forearm, this is straight up punch. Sending the ladder up. Counter. Sending Iko into the ladder. Coffee climbing up. Trying to be quick. Unfortunately for her, Rhea making her eat shit. Y'all keep looking at the announce table and then doing nothing. Y'all wanna... I know y'all wanna take the stuff off the announce table, so go ahead and do it. Oh my god, take the top of the announce table, destroy it, or cease sitting here and orbiting by it. He's still going, eat. Chair ready. Why would you sit there and stare as Iko readies to bonk you upside the dome with the doggone chair? Bars. Into the quarter. Counter. Guillotine, guillotine. Iko getting herself free. Good lord. Setting up something here. Counter. While Iko and Coffee are too busy fighting amongst themselves, Rhea Ripley trying to get the Coffee suplex to Iko, not realizing Rhea Ripley has it. Rhea Ripley, first time since 2024, winning a championship here in WKW. Here's your winner and new Weekly Gimmick Grand Champion, Rhea Ripley. Big dubs for the Nightmare for the Eradicator. Let me go ahead and update that as we get on to the match that will determine who will be taking Mac on in the main event. Let me see here. There we go. First was on for a minute, so I update this once again. Introducing first, making his way to the ring, he is Jamal Johnson. Jamal already got himself a spot in one of the Elimination Chambers, intent on making quite the impression here tonight as he is faced off against that of Mac. If he can make his way through Ochi, the potential of getting yourself a world championship match not too long after your debut is not something to scoff at. However, that is not something that's going to be given. That's something that's going to be earned. If Mr. Jose could do the same, or do so, I can't English. Let me drink some water. If Mr. Jose could do so. That being said, he's dealing with a man that, quite frankly, got himself not one but two titles around his waist out of the WKW and MCW Tag Team Championships. He has to deal with the potential threat of Jackson Ryu looming about backstage. And hell, security can be fast, but demons can be faster. So best protect yourself. This man sits here in Orphans. Again, I would like to remind y'all that 1 week from now it will be the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. And those that are currently set for the WKW Championship Elimination Chamber are Pharaoh, Cassius Casino, Mac, Randy Orton, Star, and Pharrell. However, if Mac loses tonight against Ochi, if Mac loses tonight against Jamal, then one of those two gets yeeted into Mac's place. And his opponent, making his way to the ring, representing the 5-star experience. He is both one half of the WKW and MCW Tag Team Champions, Ochi Sabo! Man, like quite frankly, has spent the majority of the season trying to get some gold here in WKW, managed to pick up some gold in here and in MCW. But also has been doing with that of the ire of his younger brothers, Puma, and Asshole almost fucked up and said another sibling's name who wishes yet to debut here. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. I don't know. But quite frankly, Ochi could very well become the first member of the 5-star experience to become the world champion, if he could go ahead and pull off the victory here tonight. That is a very, very big if. It's ready to go here. These two men staring daggers into one another's eyes. We are off and up. Ochi tried to level Jamal, did not do anything. Hits the midsection. And a clubbing blow drops Ochi. Missed with that stomp. Neck breaker. Jamal and Tam making quick work here. Kicks to the dome. Goes on. Try to drop Jamal. Jamal staying on his feet here. Mink. Counter. Ochi trying to knock down the ring's sergeant here. Headbutt dropping Ochi. Oh god, Jamal. As I said, hey, you got security. You got security. Jackson right by that of the entryway, having eyes on this match here. Meanwhile, that of the security is ready to go just in case. Cat kick your man. Sweeping the legs, down goes Jamal. Some of our crowd members here wishing to see Catherine Ryu prevent that of Jamal potentially attempting murderization. Even more so considering that, fun fact, Jamal sees Ochi Sabo as a brother-like figure. So, dealing with someone you used to saw as one of your best friends in the world, turn bitter rival, taking on someone you see as a brother. Not exactly, a match he could sit here and just simply ignore. As Ochi heads up top, Senton. Looking around, pick up Jamal, slowly working him down. Counter. Jamal Jackson. Oh, blue thunder bomb. 2. Kicked out. Jackson seeing Ochi as a brother-like figure. Jamal is a best friend turned bitter rival. And unfortunately, speaking of bitter taste of defeat finds Ochi. Good luck, Mac. My God. Good luck. Here's your winner. And the man that will face off against Mac in the main event for the WKW World Championship, Jamal Jose. Good luck, Mac. That was fast. Best hope that he does not make quick work of you. That I think Mac might be cooked. I think Mac might be cooked. Well, hey, we got one match before we get to the main event. Good luck, Mac. Good luck, Mac. I got one of the bits for the Mac. I'll hold you in my prayers. Oi. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, make her way to the ring, representing the Queen's Castle, being accompanied to the ring by the WKW's longest ever reigning defending undisputed United States champion at a current total of, let me pull it up. Hold. At a current total of 427 days, Buster Wu, as well as the current reigning defending undisputed WKW Women's World Champion, Toku Cráneo. She is the enforcer, Wkw Community. Well, I think Mac might want to hire Miss Akuji's services here. Because quite frankly, that man is in for a award tonight. Speaking of award, Michaela is sitting here trying to live up to the name of those she aligns herself with. She takes on this woman. And her opponent, make her way to the ring, being accompanied by TB 7-star and Jerebi. She is the winner of the 2026 WKW Women's Royal Rumble. Little Suru Ishii. Max, now is this a good time to get Jack on your side? Hard agree. Make some calls in the locker room. God. Well, while Mac is stressing about his potential future as world champion, Suru sitting here seemingly calm, confident, and collected in her future as a very saint. She prepares to take on a woman looking to make her mark here in WKW, a relatively still new face to the company. Wkw Community, you got one hell of a task right in your way. Let me go ahead and pull up some stats when it comes to that of your opponent, Mr. Kuji. But you got Big Suru, never the little one. Right in your face. Suru has won the Gimmick Grand title 2 times. And over the span of 22 days, got us... Nope, that's incorrect. Where is it? Because she got a title opportunity. Why do you not pull up Suru? Weird. Told this thing to pull up her name. For some reason, it did not decide to pull up all instances of it. Suru Ishii, correction, has 3 reigns as Gimmick Grand Champion. 23 days combined, got herself a title opportunity. Suru Ishii, the same one that quite frankly is starting to run wild over in the ONC. Suru Ishii, the woman that is a former double world champion, in both WKW and MCW. Suru Ishii, ladies and gentlemen. Hold up. See if I can find actual stats, because for some reason they are not popping up. You get that too. Good lord. As Michaela looking like how Mac probably will be in just a few. Suru Ishii, the woman that quite frankly has won both WKW and MCW Women's World titles. WKW Women's World Champion for a grand total of 30 days. One of the longest reigning MCW Women's World Champions in the history of that title, at a grand total of 97 days. You gotta lock in to make yourself a name, but what this match could very well do is maybe even toss Miss Michaela into the world title picture herself. One hell of a momentum boost if she could pull it off here? My God. Currently has the lead against Suru. Diving headbutt to the ankle. Knee. And immediately getting distracted by Star, which is not exactly all too thrilled from that of the disrespect Rebbe has been receiving at the hands of the Queen's Castle. And unfortunately, that distraction led to Suru taking the upper hand once again. Moon up. Coffin drop. Completely missed it. Already got herself a match at WrestleMania, whether it be against Rebbe, whether it be against Togu, whether it be against Sika Cheyenne. Suru's already got herself a Mania main event, closing off either night 1 or night 2, probably night 2. As she goes in for the cover here. 2, I saw you Buster looking to try and break out the pin on the outside. You can't do that. Kayla, however, saving herself in this match here, grabbing the hold of the ropes. Better get some good health care back. Oi. Big back body drop. Big back body drop. Big back. Oh, I'm just chatting random shit. Good lord. And you're way too close. Way, way, way too close for whoever it was you were going for there. Michaela. Good lord, caught his strike. They go to off the ropes, drop down under, leapfrog over, and ruthless landing face first goes Miss Akuji. Leg trapped, trying to wear that leg of Miss Akuji's out. However, Togu talking shit to her adopted sister, Miss Tsuruishi, potential WrestleMania opponent. And Suru now the distracted one, allowing Michaela to get in a German suplex. My God. And a coffin drop of her own straight to the cover. Whoa, not even a count of 1 is crazy. Takes the back, going back for the pin, using the ropes as leverage, trying to get the victory by any means. But a count of 1, and that's it. Suru locking DDT. Here's Michaela down up against the ropes. Up to the top rope. Setting her up. Man, oh God! Vicious slap. Disrespectful as all hell. Going for it. I haven't seen Suru pull this off in a minute. Going for the Spanish fly. Michaela wanted this match to go ahead and try to prove herself as a future world champion. Suru wanted this match to try and make sure she stays ready, in the ring, prepared. As she could sit here, kick her feet back, lean back, and just wait until WrestleMania before doing but so much. But she doesn't want to go ahead and let herself get rusty. I respect it. Sit there, oh, disrespect that she drives a knee into the Diamond Dome, straight to the cover. Go ahead and call home. You was done. No. All right, Michaela. All right. Starting to earn some respect. I gotta give it to you. I gotta give it to you. So we're going out the ropes. Trying to wear out that neck of Miss Michaela's here. Realizing that this woman here, despite being a rookie, ain't gonna be no easy pickings. Watch out, Togu right there. Togu's right there. Togu literally blocking her way, helping Michaela get her into a power bomb. W boss, elbow. Little assistance from Togu, leading to Michaela back into control of this match here. When has this ever helped? Just appeared and disappears, yeah. Well, her doggone name was.
Say his name and he
I didn't even say his name. I did not even say his name. You're blocking off the cover. Get out of the way. Please, green screen. buy these 2K caps so ass. But the doggone goofy hats that they have. Because they didn't used to be like that. But for some reason, 2K decided to... See, this is what I was talking about. What does removing the turnbuckle do but screw you over 9 times out of 10? Hello there. Oh. Very ominous appearance. Ladies and gentlemen, might not be able to tell into the match, but that was that of the older sister of Tsuru Ishii, Lion Ishii. Stands down. Elbow drop from the heavens. Now, I don't think she realizes that Shiusu, Lion Ishii, recently been showing up over on MCW, is watching in the crowd here, keeping an eye. I don't know whether on Tsuru, her younger blood sister, or Togu, one of her best friends. But either way, watching as this match goes on, as Tsuru delivers another devastating elbow, looking to end things off here. 2, 3. Big dubs, but you know what? Michaela held her own. I can't take much away from her. Here's your winner, good old Tsuru Ishii. Keeping herself limber, ready to go for war. A good few months away from her WrestleMania main event. Also, someone else had their own little spotlight there. I greatly appreciate each and every single y'all, because y'all already know what time it is. It's time for us potentially someone's eulogy. We'll get to that in just a moment. But I also gotta give one more round of applause to both of y'all. Yeah, I forgot something in the fact that we just had the Joe Hendry thing pop up and you mentioned that. Fun fact, I don't remember if it was the TNA, I think it was a TNA championship that Joe Hendry deadass forgot in his vehicle. I think it was Joe Hendry. And had to, because he had to make a beeline to his doggone car because he forgot the TNA championship during one of his doggone performances. Unfortunately for Mac, can't run from this. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't know what time it is. You know the rules, and so do I. You better hope Jamal is tired. Hey, you better hope Jamal is tired. Make sure your funeral is taken care of. God, you ladies and gentlemen, you all know the rules, and so do I. Say goodbye. I mean, no, it's time for the main event. He appears. Get out the way. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. Cause they love him in London and Paris. Get out the way. Why is Joe Hendry not leaving my face? And Canada and Mexico. Move. Thank you. Good lord.
Get ready for the next battle.
Can Mac pull off the upset? Or is Mac about to be the upset? Let's get it going. The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is your main event, as it is for the WKW World Championship. Introducing first, making his way to the ring, here's the current reigning, your defending, your undisputed potential future world champion. He is none other than Jamal This man made short work out of Orochi. Might be a little, I don't know if he's full and winded, but for Mac's sake, I hope he is. Fortunately, I doubt it. I doubt it. Jamal could make history by being one of the fastest competitors to go from making his way into WKW quickly to the world title picture. That's a big if you can take down Mac, because let's not sit here and pretend like Mac ain't got it. Thought that was me. Nah. Hey, give yourself a second. You will be up in a moment. The good Lord, Big Mac ready to go here. In the background, I wasn't the fastest. Hey, let's hope you don't get done out fast. Good Lord. Also, apologies if I start to stop sounding like I'm speaking English. I am mildly eepy. Yo, welcome in, Richard. How you doing? Got my title shot by my fourth. Oh, yeah. You know, you're right. I was sitting here thinking fastest. Did I say something about the match speed? No, I mean like time from debut to appearing or to becoming champion. Actually, I don't know. It might have been your fourth show, but at the same time, I think this is like Jamal's third. Actually, no, it would be Jamal's fourth as well, because the Royal Rumble, I think an appearance or two on MCW. Boy. Doing good, took a break using Photoshop. W Photoshoppers, fucking I. W Photoshop. And his opponent is the current, reigning, defending, undisputed WKW champion of the world, Mac Double DT. Took a break from you. I already read that. Good Lord. Also glad to hear. Big glad to hear. I miss the days where a lot of people did photoshopping stuff, especially like photoshopping fake leaks and whatnot. Nowadays, people just use a bunch of AI, and it makes me depressed. But you love to see it. In a minute, so I did photoshopping on my own. I probably should get back to maybe not. I have other stuff I need to worry about, like me needing to eat stuff for our first commercial, which hopefully I should have by WrestleMania. But I'm supposed to have it before SummerSlam. God. But as Mac is already being hoed at the moment, let me prepare the funeral music. That's good. Oh, no, Mac already has Jamal off his feet. Oh, not been chat. Feels like you have been champ for a hot minute. I don't remember in terms of not being champ. Nope. Up, Mac moving quickly. Might not be the biggest or the strongest of this match here, but definitely trying to be the fastest. Counter, trying to free himself. Are not good, but I think they're good. I can't read. Photo editing skills are not good, but I think they're good. Hey, practice makes perfect. I used to do a lot of photoshopping stuff, because before I became a VTuber, before I had a whole bunch of OCs that me and Eco would eat together into wrestling stuff, I used to have a figure federation with a bunch of WWE figures, and I would go ahead, despite being the only one that would see these matches, I would go ahead and put together a bunch of these photoshopped up pay-per-view posters as a pause, cover, counter, sonic balling, one. But yeah, I used to go ahead do a bunch of photoshopping like that back when I was younger. But it's been a hot minute. Oh! Mac might have a little aid here, as Jackson making his presence just a little bit more known. Music being hit. Jackson distracting. to distract Jamal. You don't punch. Jamal goes, what? What the fuck you think you're doing? Hey, fuck you think you're doing? Well, hey, Jackson might be on the mind of Jamal. Unfortunately, I don't think. Shaq's back acting like Max or something like that. God. Unfortunately for Maka, the distraction didn't aid, but so much. Up, going for the Big Mac shuffle. Off the ropes. Can Max still pull this off here? Little distraction from Jackson. But Jackson still being right ringside. No shot, no shot, no shot. Kick at it too. Jackson come back. Oi. Whole lot of panicking. Whole lot of panicking. Not trying to do it. Even if it gives him a little brain damage, don't ever do that again. Good lord. Diving headbutt into the pectoral. Cover. Can he do it? No shot. No shot. No shot. Dang it. 3 things before 2K26. So now a super kick. Maybe that aid from Jackson did do something. Might have the very least guy to this man's head. Can he do it? Diving headbutt. Mac back to the cover. Come on. 1, 2. Oh my God, he did it. Oh, here's your winner. Oh, fuck. Well, hard-headed. Unfortunately, well, Spawn, you wanna help? Well, here's your winner, still the WKW champion, Mac, barely pulling off the victory. Good lord, but unfortunately, Pharrell decided to make his presence known. At least Jackie and Ryan are fast. Meanwhile, Spawn is sitting there just letting Mac and Jamal and doggone Mac getting beat down. Sitting there going, I can't be bothered to. He's gonna do what he's gonna do. I can't be bothered for this doggone shit. I don't get paid enough for this. Lord, it's still won though, yeah. Which means that at the Elimination Chamber next weekend, it shall be. Let me pull this up. Someone get me some milk or Lord. Let me pull this up. One more thing. Again, join the Discord. I'll let this go up for like a good. Nope, wrong thing. Wrong thing again. Q&A is closed in 1 hour. Q&A is closed in 1 hour for Riku and Abaddon. As it pertains to that of what we will be having at the Elimination Chamber so far. I can announce this now. Michaela Kuchi will be going one-on-one with Jarebi next weekend on WKW. If Jarebi could get her way past Michaela, then she'll be going one-on-one with Azul Saibo. And if she can do so, I'm making this announcement now. If Jarebi can get past Michaela and can get past that of Azul Saibo at the Elimination Chamber, then at WrestleMania, if she is still United States Champion, it will be Buster Wu versus Jarebi, potentially for the United States Championship. Will the Forever Reign make it to WrestleMania? Will fall flat, dead and out. But here, whatever, by Lady of Peace. That's why I was sitting here thinking, especially with that dog on the announce table spot earlier. Good lord. Sen has qualified for the chamber. Let me add him. Who else? Someone else, I believe. Was someone on MCW qualified for the chamber? Yes. And that was Bell. No autocorrect. Sentinel, not sensual. Alright. A whole lot of stuff coming up next week. Reload this because I have a whole lot more yapping to do. We will be having 4 Elimination Chamber matches come the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view next Sunday, March the 1st. So far, I can confirm it will include that of Susie Cranio, Kitty Robin, Melissa Ewing, Exo Yuri, and Mercy Cheyenne trying to dethrone Roxanne Langston for the MCW Women's World Championship. Then we have the Intergender Elimination Chamber. Winner gets themselves a championship match at WrestleMania. So it will be Jamal Jose, Tamina Sutamina, Maikioto Malakata, Red Reaper, Scarlett Nakamura, Jackson Ryu, and Dovev Mundo. WKW Elimination Chamber for the WKW Championship, which I ain't gonna have no say in. I'm letting 2K's AI do what it does. So best of luck to all of y'all. As it will be Farrell versus Farrell versus Star, Randy Orton, Mac, and Cash's Casino. And we got one more match in terms of the Elimination Chamber matches themselves. Bonus Chamber, Sakuryu, Kitty Robin, Gamba, Sentinel, Kala, and one more person that will be determined on MCW or WKW. We'll see. That being said, we also got that of the previous mentioned, if Chirevi could defeat Michaela next WKW, she gets a shot against Azul. If she can defeat Azul, she gets herself a WrestleMania match for the United States title. And she could very well be doing so as as world champion. Because Chirevi will be also facing against Toku Cranio. Against that of, Sika Cheyenne for the WKW Women's World Championship. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm being told that in 2 weeks, on, let me see when it is, on the 15th, we got another MCW pay-per-view. I can make it official. Riku has challenged Abaddon before WrestleMania for the World Championship, demanding to have his cousin be found, even if it cost him quite a lot. A family above all else. That's his bloodline, and his bloodline rule says that he's gonna go ahead and make sure that Abaddon acknowledges him and gives that of gives Noah back. If Scarlett doesn't do it herself, because apparently she has some stuff to be said towards Abaddon this upcoming MCW. We also got that of some matches on MCW and WKW next week for that of our entries in said matches to try and get themselves earlier entries, or they can hold themselves to get later entries. A lot in store for the next couple of weeks. Rewind a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, that was WKW. Want to go ahead and give thanks to each and every single one. Thank you all, Justin. Thank you, Mac. Thank you. Let me scroll. Richard. Thank you, Eco. Thank you, Richard. I already said Richard. Thank you. Scrolling. Alright, said Big Mac. Alright, said Eco. Thank you, Dazzle. Thank you. Scrolling. Emperor, thank you. Scrolling. Falcon, and again, thank you, Falcon, for the raid. Also want to go ahead and give some double thanks. Thank you, Falcon, for the raid. Thank you, Red, for the stream streak. Thank you, Justin, for the stream streak. And also thank you, Falcon, for the stream streak. Thank you, let me see if I can say your name correctly. Apologies if I don't, but you followed when I was offline. Thank you, there be really fucking Jones. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Rumble. Greatly appreciate each and every son of y'all. We'll be going ahead raiding into Mountain Lax, and we're just having some LAX wrestling. Greatly appreciate each and every son of y'all. Your boy. Hopefully I can get my 3D printer working this week. I've ordered some replacement shit because my 3D printer, the new big one I have, it has a bunch of replacement parts, everything but the one thing I fucking need. And hopefully I can fix my other one. I say rewind further. But yeah, also, go ahead, peep some of the homies. Peep Solo, I keep doing this incorrectly. Peep Solo Network. I got some stuff, a bit of shenanigans involving that of, good lord. Got some shenanigans involving that of, Suru, Toku, and maybe one other person. Also go ahead and peep, dang it, I can't find your name, Fred, in which, lately, if you didn't know, my Kyoto Matakata joining Buster Wu, popping up over on the same federation that, good on my brain cells, popping up on AMW alongside Buster Wu. My Kyoto has done so. Lucia Kuji popping up elsewhere. We're doing stuff. Trust me. This season, or this upcoming season, WKW is spreading our fucking wings further than we have done in previous seasons. We going beyond all that shit. Plus, also, if you can't tell, I'm losing brain cells and I'm hungry. So I'm gonna go ahead and raid out to Mountain Lax, which is having some LAX wrestling. I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. I appreciate each and every so one of y'all, even when I can't English, as usual. Goodbye, smooch. Good night. Bye bang. See ya. Bye bye.